Good morning, YouTube. That's weird to say morning because I'm fucking never really up. But I try to get as much sleep as I possibly can in the off season, so probably get to bed about 11, maybe 12, and then get up about 8. First thing I do is obviously morning supplements. So as you can see, there's a shit ton of supplements. So we've got a lot from Engineered Muscle, a lot of the JP stuff for the health range, for the obviously blood work. But I'm just going to talk you through like 3 supplements that I think are paramount and that you need and are going to help massively in an off season, because this is like the off season series. So starting off, the first thing for everything with off season is digestion. So what I use, the first thing I get up is the Daily Setup Powder by Rob Taylor. He's absolutely smashed this panel. So what we're looking at here is really sorting out the gut health before we obviously go and do cardio. So I have 1 scoop of this in 750ml of water. I'll mix this in. I've got strawberry laces flavors banging. It has got like apple cider vinegar. So you'll have seen the guys in the past where they're doing like a shot of apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, L-glutamine and so on. This is all in here in one product, but doesn't taste like arse. So getting your Daily Setup Powder in there for setting up the whole day for the digestion is perfect. And then we're looking at sleep. So recovery from training is going to be sleep. So this is ridiculous. So I only take half a serving of this, which is 5 caps. The actual serving size is 10, but this is Turbo Dreams, which is from Engineered. The panel on this has been made for when you're on prep and you're on clen and you're on tren and you can't sleep. This panel is ridiculous. So having something like a sleep aid in there that's going to help with sleep is going to obviously help with recovery, which is huge, as I just said, for off season. And then the other products that I'll use as well, which is huge, is the vitamin D3. I think one of these is massive for obviously at this time of year, when we're looking at obviously seasonal change and SAD, where we're all deficient pretty much in D3. So I have that in there as one of my staples. And then the other thing that I use, which is huge, is electrolytes. So I use these electrolytes, which are just from B&M's or something, but they've got caffeine in, and obviously a full electrolyte panel in there. And I'll just have that into my water as well, to make sure I'm getting some caffeine in nice and early, getting hydrated first thing, set up with the digestion, and then we're going to head over for cardio now. So I will see you at the gym, and we'll run through what I do for cardio, what I do for abs, and then some rounds of posing. So, morning session. What I like to do is I like to keep a solid routine from prep and into off season, so everything happens the same. So we get in the gym nice and early. We'll do 20 minutes, which works out around about 2,000 steps. I like to get in 2,000 to 3,000 steps before I eat anything, just to help with digestion, just to help me lock in. Also, what it allows me to do is it gives me that time to get back to clients in the morning. So I'll just jump on here, nothing too crazy, just incline a little bit of a move on, get a sweat going, and then I'll just get back to clients. What I'll then do is I'll move on to abs. So I start off with vacuums. What I like to do is I do vacuums first for my my midsection, because if I train like my rectus abdominis first, it doesn't allow me to then contract my vacuum better. So I'll do vacuums first, 10 rounds of 10 seconds, holding it for as hard as I can, and then I'll move on to doing upper abs, where I tend to do upper abs body weight, so nothing heavy, nothing making my waist blocky. And then lower abs, because my lower abs aren't as developed as my upper abs, I'll do lower abs weighted, and then I'll run through a core circuit. The reason being, when you've got your transverse core, it acts as like a natural corset, so it's going to bring everything nice and tight. And what I find with a lot of bodybuilders is in the off season, they'll neglect this, and then they'll basically, the stomach will be protruding, they've got no ab control, and then for like squats, deadlifts, things like that, they've got no core stability. So having that core stability keeps me nice and tight in the midsection, especially for classic. And then again, now let's just run through rounds of posing. One of the things that I see people neglect in the off season is posing. You're doing that to display your physique on stage. That's the one thing you're going to do, is display your physique on stage, and we train and do everything to do that. So keeping that in the off season when it feels uncomfortable just keeps our mobility, keeps our endurance for posing, keeps us obviously visually in check with what we're doing. I'll hit 2 or 3 rounds of that, and then I'll get my breakfast. Hey bud, hope you're good. Thank you for this initial check-in. Getting everything bought in and everything set up is perfect now. So we're in a really good groove to obviously maximize everything we need to. This rate of loss will slow down, but as of now, let's just ride it. As for sleep, obviously if we are using a sleep tracker, that'll be perfect for me. In a dieting phase, as this starts to diminish, that is obviously going to be a key indicator where I need to correct things, or we just need to see what's going to stall on fat loss or it's going to aid recovery. I've dropped down the egg here, one of your eggs out, because again the fat's in the oats, and then I've just taken out the carbohydrates in your intra. You've got to do a little bit of a walk in between meals, or you've got to do a little bit of a warm up before you train, or just getting steps in or movement in extra throughout the day. This is one going to aid with digestion, but it's also going to help with your output. If you're struggling to hit that NEAT levels, let me know, and if it's just 8k, let me know midweek, and then I'll change the cardio setup.
Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Yeah, I'm sorry for the wait, didn't think I'd come up, y'all just need a little faith. I've been patient, just waiting on the river with an ace. Gotta move real careful, we coming surveying the place. I touch down in your city, that's a rival. Y'all got one thing on your mind, it's survival. But if you wanna take a shot at the title, call the medic, we checking your vitals. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Let me tell them one time, said I'm all in my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, feeling real good, yeah, all in my prime. It's about that time, say your goodbyes, cause ain't no match for the way that I grind, yeah, I'm all in my prime. Prime time, we mile high, the gate closed. Same city as voice and I mean woes. It's flatbeds for the checks, that's a bank rolls. I've been killing it, I'm guilty, case closed. Yeah, y'all are too basic, my reputation, borderline amazing. Good things coming, they just need a little patience. Ready for whatever, all you gotta do is say when. In my eyes, when I rise, I visualize. I ain't ever taking a break, you taking 5. Even if I ain't got it, know that I'll make the time. On my next move by the time that the ink will dry. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, this my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, and this my prime. Let me tell them one time, said I'm all in my prime. Let me tell them one time, I've been on the grind, feeling real good, yeah, all in my prime. It's about that time, say your goodbyes, cause ain't no match for the way that I grind, yeah, I'm all in my prime.
They even like the belts. Yeah, hamstrings. Yeah, nice at that. It's different, but isn't it? No, and the quad sweep. Oh, you can see that. Again, exactly the same from the way. Yeah. Don't struggle, just open up, nice and tight, like big up, true ups. Right, there you go. That's not. There you go. Hold it like that, you know that. He's here. Bring the guys in. Are we filming? Yeah. Oh, okay, wicked. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So, as you've seen there, gives you a little bit of an insight into how I run my day and the routine I keep within the off season. So, we're up, morning sups, get everything done, that side of things. We get cardio done, non-negotiables, posing, abs, back home, check-ins for clients, so everything's taken care of before I start training, meet up with the guys, obviously Tom, Dan, you'll see in the montage, and we run through a bit of posing with Dan, a little bit of a meeting about business, what we need to do, what we need to move forward with the business, and that's pretty much it. Now home, eat, repeat. One thing I would say is in the off season or in prep, your routine is going to be key. locking that in and making sure that as many days as you can get the same is going to be the process. It's going to make sure the process is nailed down, no variables. It then takes away a lot of the stress. People say, oh, I'm stressed, but if you keep your routine solid and you keep them times and them actions that you need to do every single day with non-negotiables, it makes your life a lot easier. So that's pretty much it for now. Again, another YouTube. Fucking hell, who do you think I am? Like, subscribe. I appreciate all the feedback. Keep that coming, because the more stuff I can show you, the more education I can give you, the better. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.